Hey, what's up, guys? Obviously, it's Captain Obvious, and I got a late Christmas present for you this year. It is Battlefield 3, something other than Modern Warfare 3. I'm playing Conquest on the map Operation Metro, and this game was absolutely insane, as is any other Conquest game on Operation Metro, because number one, it's so close quarters, and number two, there are the most tickets out of any other Conquest map game in Operation Metro in Battlefield 3. There's 350 tickets, and even a Caspian Border has 150. So these games, if my team would have done something, would have gone on for a while, and it was just a freaking awesome game. Now, in this game, my team did absolutely nothing. I mean, half of them were sitting in the back in the Russian spawn with sniper rifles, doing absolutely just waiting for someone to walk through the door. But, I mean, I did not play the objective in this game at all. Because, I mean, why would I ever risk my life to capture an objective against an onslaught of 12 other guys when my team isn't even going to help me out? I mean, my team, they were like so campy this game. They didn't want to do anything. So I pretty much just followed suit, thinking to myself, if no one's going to help me like take these objectives, I mean, I tried toward the beginning of this game to cap B and go for C and stuff like that. But my team didn't follow, they just camped at the top. I mean, I'm not going to risk my life and suffer so many deaths when I'm the only one who wants to play the objective. I mean, do you hear me? I mean, it's awful when players, they just want to get their kill-death ratio up, and they really don't care about winning the game or anything like that. I mean, winning is, like, top priority for me in any game, except for, like, I don't know, what's a game where you really don't have to win the game? Like Lost Planet 2, you don't have to win the game in that. Red Faction, Guerrilla, if you ever played that game, you don't have to win the game in that. It's stuff like that where you winning the game does not really matter because it doesn't track that as much as like Battlefield 3 does or Modern Warfare 3 does. But I hate losing. It's just I think of myself as such like a good player, and then when I lose the game, it makes me think I'm not. It's such a bad feeling when you try so hard and then you lose the game, and your teammates aren't doing anything. But when you try so hard, everyone's working really well on your team, and you lose the game, like a close game, and you're like, oh yeah, that was a really good game. Good job, the other team. Everyone played great. It's such a great feeling to know that you actually, play the game well. You know what you're doing, and stuff like that. The objective it's kind of a controversial topic, I guess you would say, in like all of YouTube and all of gaming. Because there are many people who view the objective as just another way to get points. But really the objective is a way to win the game, push the enemy back, and make it easier for your team to win. A great example of this is Conquest at Battlefield 3, and Domination even in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, capturing these points is the only way for you to win, and the only way for you to actually get a foothold on the enemy team. It's sad to see when people are not actually, wanting to play the objective. They just want to camp it up and just get as many kills as they want. And they suffer, your entire team suffers because of their laziness and the fact they really don't want to do anything. But either way, I made up for it in this game by just slaying amazingly. I just sat in a spot. I mean, people kept running toward me. I moved out toward A. I moved up into the buildings, up to the right of this area, a place where people love to go through. I mean, after like realizing that my team really doesn't want to do anything, I thought to myself, why even bother? If I can get like 35 kills in a game, go ahead, Max, do it. I mean, I play this game so well and I play it so effectively that like I can enjoy myself by not winning if my entire team is not doing what they want. But luckily, as of right now, actually, I'm the only one on my friends list, or my friends out of like people from school and stuff, and people I know personally who play Battlefield 3. Everyone else plays Call of Duty, but a couple of my friends are actually getting Battlefield 3 for Christmas for their Xbox. So we'll have actually a good squad of people who actually know what they're doing in a game and who actually want to win the game, and it should be good. Going from Christmas Day on, I actually have people who are experienced in the game. They know exactly how to play. They know how to, manage the spawns, manage the recoil of the guns, manage everything. It's just gonna be a good feeling actually playing with some decent people. But, I mean, I don't have to play with them all the time. If you want to play Battlefield 3 with me, send me a friend request on Xbox Live. It's Captain Obvious. Or send me a message over YouTube or something, and I'll send you the request. I would love to play some Battlefield 3 with a lot of people who actually know what they're doing. It's a great change from just pretty much just playing Lone Wolf in this game. Because that's pretty much all that I'm doing lately. Just going Lone Wolf. I'll sit in an airplane and have fun. But if I actually get a team who knows what they're doing, they want to win the game, I will go for that objective like it's my life. I mean, I will dedicate my life to capturing that flag, planting that bomb in an MCOM, or anything like that, if I know my team actually wants to win the game. But when I'm playing with fools who just sitting up in their windows with their sniper rifles, getting their bushwookie on or getting a camp on, I mean, it's not even worth it at all to play the objective, because you know the enemy team is just gonna raffle stomp you like into oblivion when you're the only one going up against 12 other guys. It's kind of sad that, I mean, Battlefield 3 was supposed to be a team-based game, but it's really not functioning that way unless you have actually a full-fledged, knowledgeable team who know what they're doing. And actually, I just got back into Battlefield 3 because I took a hiatus to play a lot of MW3. I took about 2 weeks just to play that game solely. And I played for about 3-4 hours last night straight. I'm like, what am I missing? Why aren't I playing this game so much more? But hopefully I can get back into Gears too, because I've been kind of ignoring that game as well. I've been playing Modern Warfare 3 too much. But if you guys enjoyed the video, go check me out on Twitter and Facebook. The links are all in the description. I'd love to get a follower base up on both of those. It lets me communicate with you guys better, you know, get my thoughts across about YouTube and stuff like that. Go bump my videos on the Respawn app on Facebook. That is, if I post one up, I just haven't gotten around to doing that lately. Helps me a lot out with my publicity. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video. And now for 2 videos you may have missed. The one on the top is a commentary where I talked about Christmas and what exactly I did. And I, asked you guys how exactly your vacation was, how your holiday was. And talk about a few other things related to gaming in general. And on the bottom is a surprise video, so click the annotations, go subscribe, go follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and I'll talk to you guys later.